December 7th, 2025 was more than a concert. It was the moment SB19 reshaped ACON 2025 and elevated Filipino music on the global stage. As the sole Filipino act, they delivered a high-impact performance, blending sharp choreography, commanding vocals, and undeniable stage presence. Fans across the world reacted instantly, social media surged, and international outlets recognized them as cultural leaders. This was history in motion. Watch, like, share, and subscribe to honor SB19's legacy and see how a Filipino group captured the world's attention. Your support helps carry P-pop globally and keeps the momentum moving. ACON 2025 wasn't just another event, it celebrated Asia's top artists at their peak, marking the 10th anniversary of the Asia Artists Awards. This year's edition took place in Taiwan, drawing fans, media, and industry leaders from across the region. Featuring top K-pop acts, emerging Asian pop artists, and international collaborators, the event has evolved into a global indicator of music trends and audience impact. For performers, the stage represents both prestige and momentum, signaling recognition from fans, industry power players, and global media alike. Within this high-profile lineup, SB19 stood as the only Filipino act, a role carrying both distinction and expectation. Their presence alone reflected the rising international relevance of Filipino pop, a scene long overshadowed by Korea and Japan. For the Filipino music community, this moment went beyond exposure. It was a declaration. Filipino talent had the chance to stand shoulder to shoulder with Asia's biggest stars. The stakes were high. A strong showing at ACON 2025 meant immediate global attention, viral momentum, and doors opening to future collaborations. SB19 didn't simply take the stage, they carried national pride and the responsibility of proving that Filipino artistry belongs in the global dialogue. Their ACON 2025 performance was undeniably historic, a showcase of power, precision, and stage mastery. Even after a demanding tour in Australia, the group delivered with remarkable stamina and cohesion, leaving a lasting impression on both longtime supporters and first-time audiences. Their setlist unfolded as a tightly crafted journey, featuring standout tracks like Damn, Dunka, Crimson Zone, and the high-energy 8-Ton on Ball. Each performance highlighted a different dimension of their artistry, from sharp rap delivery and controlled vocals to complex choreography. What truly distinguished SB19 wasn't only technical ability, but their commanding presence and crowd connection. Every movement and every note carried intent, keeping the energy high from beginning to end. Inside the venue, fans erupted with chants and synchronized light sticks, while clips shared online spread rapidly across Asia and beyond, drawing praise for the group's professionalism and charisma. Commentators noted how SB19 transformed the pressure of the spotlight into a powerful expression of Filipino pride, delivering a message that reached beyond language and borders. By the end of their set, it was clear this was more than a show. It was a defining milestone not only in SB19's career, but in the wider history of pop on the international stage. SB19's ACON 2025 performance quickly drew attention from both local and global media, positioning the group as a key force in contemporary pop culture. Filipino outlets praised them for elevating national pride on a world platform, highlighting how SB19 stood alongside Asia's biggest stars as a clear representation of Filipino excellence. International coverage, ranging from entertainment blogs to major media outlets, spotlighted SB19's ability to command a full arena as the only Filipino act in a lineup dominated by K-pop powerhouses. Terms like electrifying, groundbreaking, and unmissable appeared repeatedly, positioning SB19 as a trend-setting reference point for rising Asian pop acts. Fan-shot videos further amplified the moment, with clips of precise choreography, unified vocals, and strong audience engagement spreading rapidly across global platforms. Analysts consistently pointed to SB19's balance of intensity, authenticity, and technical control, noting how the group delivered a performance that felt both polished and emotionally grounded. Beyond the music itself, media narratives increasingly framed SB19 as cultural representatives, showcasing Filipino artistry, professionalism, and global competitiveness on an international stage. SB19's ACON 2025 performance quickly drew attention from both local and global media, positioning the group as a key force in contemporary pop culture. Filipino outlets praised them for elevating national pride on a world platform, highlighting how SB19 stood alongside Asia's biggest stars as a clear representation of Filipino excellence. International coverage, ranging from entertainment blogs to major media outlets, spotlighted SB19's ability to command a full arena as the only Filipino act in a lineup dominated by K-pop powerhouses. Terms like electrifying, groundbreaking, and unmissable appeared repeatedly, positioning SB19 as a trend-setting reference point for rising Asian pop acts. Fan-shot videos further amplified the moment, with clips of precise choreography, unified vocals, and strong audience engagement spreading rapidly across global platforms. Analysts consistently pointed to SB19's balance of intensity, authenticity, and technical control, noting how the group delivered a performance that felt both polished and emotionally grounded. Beyond the music itself, media narratives increasingly framed SB19 as cultural representatives, showcasing Filipino artistry, professionalism, and global competitiveness on an international stage. By the close of the event, headlines, features, and viral content had collectively positioned SB19 as the standout moment of ACON 2025, shaping a narrative of Filipino excellence that echoed across fan spaces and professional commentary alike. From the instant SB19 took the stage, social media surged with reactions, admiration, and viral momentum. Platforms such as X, TikTok, and Reddit filled with clips capturing sharp choreography, live vocals, and commanding stage presence. Fans across Taiwan, South Korea, and Southeast Asia praised the group's authenticity and professionalism, noting how SB19 dominated the stage even after an exhausting international tour. Hashtags climbed global trends as viewers shared reactions, recreations, and tributes, extending SB19's impact far beyond the venue. On TikTok, dance challenges emerged around tracks like Damn and Dunka, while discussions on X and Reddit broke down every detail of the performance, turning key moments into viral talking points. Fans increasingly framed SB19 not only as performers, but as trendsetters reshaping what a modern pop act can be. By bridging cultural boundaries and drawing new international attention, fan-driven virality combined with critical praise to build sustained momentum. This surge pushed SB19 into wider global conversations, turning ACON 2025 into a landmark moment, digitally preserved and widely recognized for both the group and P-pop as a whole. SB19's ACON 2025 appearance went beyond entertainment. It shifted how P-pop is perceived globally. Long viewed as a niche scene tied mainly to local audiences, Filipino pop gained new recognition through SB19's sharp choreography, commanding vocals, and powerful stage presence, proof that it could stand alongside K-pop's biggest names. Rolling Stone Philippines underscored this change, pointing to how SB19 is redefining expectations for performance quality, fan engagement, and international reach. The group's Billboard Fan Army Face-Off victory further strengthened their global credibility, highlighting not only artistic excellence, but also worldwide fan loyalty. By delivering a performance that moved audiences beyond language, SB19 positioned P-pop not as a regional curiosity, but as a serious contender within Asia's entertainment landscape. Industry professionals and fans alike recognized that the precision of the production, tight synchronization, and commanding charisma on display signaled a turning point for Filipino music, with SB19 at the forefront. Their appearance wasn't merely a standout moment at ACON 2025, it was a declaration: Filipino pop had arrived.
SB19's ACON 2025 appearance drew serious attention from the global music industry, proving their appeal extends far beyond fandom. Reaction videos from Hollywood producers and international choreographers spread quickly online, with professionals praising the group's controlled live vocals, dominant stage presence, and clear potential to headline major global festivals. These responses underscored that SB19's impact wasn't driven by virality alone, it was backed by professional respect. Choreography experts highlighted their precision, stamina, and stage command, while music producers pointed to the challenge of maintaining clean vocals amid such physically demanding performances. Industry insiders noted that SB19's refinement, adaptability, and charisma position them for international tours, cross-border collaborations, and broader global recognition, reinforcing that Filipino talent can move confidently beyond regional boundaries. For years, P-pop remained underrepresented in global discussions, but SB19's ACON 2025 showcase altered that perception. Their performance is now referenced as an example of professional excellence, illustrating how discipline, skill, and artistry can elevate a group from local recognition to world-class status acknowledged by industry leaders. SB19's ACON 2025 appearance went beyond entertainment. It became a powerful expression of Filipino pride and cultural representation on the global stage. For millions of fans in the Philippines and around the world, witnessing a homegrown P-pop group deliver a world-class performance alongside international heavyweights ignited a deep sense of national pride. By performing in Tagalog and Filipino dialects, SB19 highlighted the richness of Filipino culture, blending modern pop production with an authentic local identity. Media coverage emphasized that this moment was more than a concert, it was a cultural landmark, reinforcing that language and nationality are not obstacles to global recognition.
Local audiences flooded social media with emotional reactions, celebrating SB19's ability to showcase Filipino artistry on an international stage. International fans also responded enthusiastically, praising the group's authenticity, energy, and pride in their roots. Through every synchronized move, high-energy note, and fan interaction, SB19 not only captivated audiences, but also positioned Filipino culture as a meaningful and influential force in modern pop. Their ACON 2025 appearance became a symbol of representation, inspiring a new generation of artists and fans to embrace their heritage while aiming for the global stage. SB19's fandom, ACON, proved instrumental in driving the group's viral success, demonstrating the strength of organized global support. Known for their dedication, fans mobilized across Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, and Instagram before, during, and after the performance, creating trending hashtags, sharing live updates, and amplifying fan-shot clips, turning the concert into a worldwide social media phenomenon. ACON's influence went far beyond online engagement. Their coordinated voting efforts contributed to recent Billboard wins and reinforced SB19's global presence. The fandom's unwavering support helped the group dominate international conversations, positioning them not just as performers, but as a cultural movement with passionate global participation. Their energy mirrored SB19's on-stage intensity, creating a symbiotic dynamic that amplified every note and dance move. Through strategic viral fan engagement, ACON elevated SB19 from popular entertainers to ambassadors of Filipino talent on the world stage, proving that a committed fan base can shape an artist's international trajectory. SB19's performance at ACON 2025 is more than a career highlight, it is a defining milestone that will influence their legacy for years to come. By delivering a world-class performance as the sole Filipino act among Asia's top performers, SB19 demonstrated that P-pop can command the global stage. This milestone opens doors for international opportunities, including collaborations across K-pop, J-pop, and Western markets. Industry professionals and media now recognize SB19 as serious contenders rather than viral sensations, boosting the credibility of P-pop in the process.
Beyond commercial prospects, this performance reinforces the group's cultural impact, inspiring a new generation of Southeast Asian artists to pursue global recognition. SB19's achievements at ACON 2025 show how talent, strategy, and dedicated fan mobilization can redefine an entire genre's reputation. Their performance will be remembered as a turning point when P-pop and Filipino artistry moved from regional acclaim to worldwide influence, cementing SB19's legacy in the history of Asian pop and leaving an enduring mark on both the industry and fans for years to come. ACON 2025 may have marked SB19's international breakthrough, but it is just the beginning of their global journey. The group continues their momentum with the Wakes World Tour, reaching audiences across Asia, Oceania, and beyond, while preparing new releases that highlight their evolving artistry. Industry insiders anticipate strategic collaborations with international producers and artists, further expanding their global presence. The momentum from ACON has strengthened SB19's brand, opening doors to festival appearances, award nominations, and cross-media projects. For fans, the group's trajectory proves that Filipino music can compete on the world stage without compromise. Each tour date, single, and media engagement builds on their historic performance, reinforcing SB19's role as ambassadors of P-pop. Their story now serves as a blueprint for emerging Southeast Asian acts, demonstrating that talent, persistence, and dedicated fan support can elevate artists to international recognition.